Hector Gavilla, for Suffolk County Legislator. Hector's running for the 16th Legislative District, which represents pieces of a large chunk of Elwood through Dix Hills, Colmack, all the way down to parts of Bay Shore. So Hector Gavilla, 16th Legislative District.
Thank you very much. Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Hector Gavilla, and I'm running for Suffolk County Legislature in the 16th District. I stream with the Republicans and the Conservatives, and I'm trying to get as many lines as I can for this election. There are three issues that I'm very concerned with. One is the fiscal irresponsibility of Suffolk County, and that's why this year they hit us up with $50 million in new fees. I'm also concerned that the Suffolk County government wants to increase the building of high-density housing projects at every train station in Suffolk County. And the third thing that I'm very concerned about is the MS-13 problem and the drug problem that we have here, and I don't think they're handling it the right way. So first, let me talk about the $50 million in excessive fees. For example, the last time I was here, I spoke about the mortgage fees. So if you're refinancing a home, this year they introduced that you have to pay $1,000 in new fees to Suffolk County for just refinancing. So it almost makes going to foreclosure a more appealing option. That's disgusting. It really is. Red light cameras, they increased the fees from $50 to $80. Just you're making a right turn into a shopping center. There's no traffic, there's no accident. As a matter of fact, the cameras have been proven to cause more accidents. And for that, they actually have generated over $30 million a year in revenue. And that's also very disgusting as well. And alarm fees. You have a break-in into your home, you call the police. And there's evidence that says break-in, and then a few weeks later, you get an invoice from Suffolk County. That's not fair. That happened to a friend of mine. I just found out yesterday. And now you have to take the time out of work to try to fight this? That's not right. And it's all because they're fiscally irresponsible. There's a $3 billion budget. They can't pay the employees. They're having problems with that. And even with the $50 million in added fees, they still can't pay. So you need somebody like me who can go in and help to maintain the budget and pay our bills. The other item is the MS-13 issue and the drug issues. We're not treating it properly. The problem with Suffolk County is that they want to be politically correct, and they don't want to identify these individuals as illegal aliens, because that's what they are. And we need to first be able to identify the problem. What's happening is, for many years, there have been unaccompanied minors. And the average MS-13 member is a teenager, and they're coming in through the border, and they're coming illegally. I do know police officers who know where these individuals are, and they've actually told people, no, we don't want to arrest them because we don't want them to retaliate against you, and they also don't want them to retaliate against them as well. And it's not really the police officer's fault. What happens is they arrest the individual, and then the person comes out the next day on bail, and then they will retaliate against the police. And that is what's happening, and the truth is not being told out there. So we need to fix it, and we need to create new laws that will require the police to call ICE, arrest the bad guys, and deport them and get them the hell out of our country, because they don't belong here. And that's the problem with that. And the last item I want to talk about is the lie, the big lie that they try to tell us, that high-density rental housing at every train station is what young people want. That is not true. What young people want and people of all ages want are good-paying jobs. When my father moved us from Queens to Suffolk County, the reason he did that was because he was offered a very high-paying job in the aerodynamics industry. And for those of you who are old enough to remember, there was a time in Suffolk County and Nassau County where we had Grumman, AIL, Fairchild. We had all of the big aerodynamic companies here on Long Island. Our legislators, our government is lying to you. They're telling you this in backwards. They're saying, let's build affordable rental housing and then the employers will come. It's the other way around, ladies and gentlemen. We need to bring the employers back to Long Island. Get the jobs here, the high-paying jobs. There are high-paying jobs, but they have left Long Island. They have gone to states like North Carolina, Florida, Texas, and not because of the weather, but because it's more appealing to do business there. And the high-density housing is not the answer, and if you elect me,
Thank you, Hector Gavilla.